Hello, vinyl lovers. This is Patrick, the Vinyl Archivist, and this is a long overdue record finds. This is not everything that I've found, but this is just the stuff that I haven't filed away. So, um, the first batch came from my favorite record store here, Esoteric Records, and I'm going to start off with the dollar bin finds. All of these were a dollar. Original Bad Company, and you can hear my cat going crazy on a box here. If that's that noise. First, Black Oak, Arkansas. This has Lord Have Mercy on My Soul and Uncle Elijah. This one is an OG Hotel California first pressing. And it says it's warped, so I'll put it through the vinyl flat, but for $1. I was like, I'm not leaving this. Best Buy reissue of American Woman, the Guess Who. Really looks really clean. And I was surprised to see this, or I got to figure out why this was $1, but Meatloaf, Bad Out of Hell. And these were not $1. I think this was $10. Def Leppard High and Dry on the original Mercury label with the inner. Side 2 is Robert Ludwig. Side 1 is Howie or Harvey Weinberg. Really clean. First press of Toys in the Attic. This has TML-M. And then on the one side, it has the, LSJD. This was about $8, I think. And this is got another pressing of Led Zeppelin 4. This is looks like a Columbia pressing, but it was mastered by George Piros. So it's got George Piros mastering with his etching on both sides. So I'm curious to hear how this sounds. I picked up this Crosby, Stills, and Nash on the Couch album. This one was interesting because the label seems to have a different font and a different color. It's on the 1841 Broadway, and it is a Monarch press. And I mean, this thing is immaculate. This is one of the cleaner ones I've ever seen. So I'm curious if it sounds as good as my minus F. It looks like it's minus C on both sides. So we'll see how that one compares to my favorite. But this thing was so clean, absolutely freaking clean, and really cheap too. I think this was about $8 as well. And I got this blues comp. I know nothing about it. It just says Blues from Chicago. It features Charlie Musselwhite, Harvey Mandel, and so I just don't have a lot of blues, and this was super cheap, so I figured I'd grab it. And couldn't resist picking up this Houses of the Holy. It's a Robert Ludwig, and I believe it's a Monarch pressing, and it's got the lyric inner. I mean, you see those things. Yep, it's a Monarch, although it is on the Rockefeller label, but I mean, I'm not going to leave these around. You know, if it's in good shape, I'll put it on the auction. If it's not, I'll give it to somebody. So my cats are just going crazy here. Jet, calm down. And then here's one I don't see very often is Black Sabbath Paranoid. This is the gatefold. It's not on the green label. It is on the Burbank label, but really nice and clean, artisan pressed. So that was it for my favorite record store, Esoteric. A guy put an ad in Craigslist selling 6 of these. Had to drive him about 15 miles and meet him in a parking lot of In-N-Out Burger, like a drug deal, but super clean, original U.S. pressings of Kraftwerk. First one was Trans Europe Express. Next, we have Radioactivity. These are all super clean, really, really nice condition. I was really happy. Kraftwerk Autobahn in the Shrink. One that I'd never had before, the Electric Cafe. And here I have Computer World in the Shrink. And probably the jewel of this, it's the Rolf and Florian. This is probably the priciest of the bunch. And this doesn't have the misprint, but Rolf and Florian. So I got those 6. And then I went to another record store close to me that I don't usually go to and picked this up. This has the original inner, not the poster though. And this is the cleanest London I've ever seen. I mean, it was immaculate. One record I did get there that I already put away was a UK pressing on Purple Records of Made in Japan, mastered by George Peckham. And that was, I couldn't believe I found it there. And it was like $12, I think. Super, super excited to get those. And last but not least, answered another Craigslist ad. This guy said he had 5 Beatles records, UK pressings in mint shape. So I went and got them. These are all 2 boxes, stereo, but these things are immaculate. Beatles, Hard Day's Night. Please Please Me. Help. Jackets and vinyl are in great condition with the Beatles. And last but not least, Beatles for Sale. So that's the stuff that I have gotten recently that I haven't put away. Oh, I also got a UHQR sent to me in the mail to record of Steely Dan Can't Buy a Thrill. And about an hour ago, I drove and picked up 2 boxes of records for like $50. And I got a bunch of Elvis, bunch of old country, bunch of like soul and blues stuff, soul and R&B stuff. Not a bunch, but some rock stuff. It was an interesting collection. So I have a lot of Beatles stuff. I mean, a lot of Elvis stuff that I'll probably be selling at auctions pretty soon. So that's it for me. Live stream tomorrow. Hope everyone has a good weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye.